Before we get into them, of course, this matter is not over. Another conversation on it is coming shortly. But quickly, let's take you to Kara Bridge, where Chris Illems, my colleague, is there to give us an update of what's happening right there now. There have been complaints about traffic bottleneck along that route, and here we are. Chris, what's new?
Hey, thank you, Ayo, and thank you, Chamberlain, and all members of the crew. Well, we are right here at the Kara Bridge, just in front of the World Oil filling station. And it is quite slow, a bit slow, but very loud this morning, because as of yesterday, 4 p.m., they had cordoned off the road for the second phase of the rehabilitation work that is set to begin today. We've been to the point of repair. We thought we could transmit from there, but the network was so poor. Well, hopefully work would begin today, and for the next 6 weeks, the situation is going to remain like this. But the FRSC boss, who is actually here with us, has said that the men would always be stationed here to ensure a free flow of traffic. So far, it's been very, though slow, but it's been free in a way. And another challenge we've actually seen is that those who drive against traffic, some of them are still trying to do that, but the FRSC, they say no more of that. That is not going to happen today. So if you are caught driving against traffic, you would definitely go for it. The only few challenges I've seen are that men in uniform, they are mostly the ones who drive against traffic. Security men, flag flying vehicles, they drive against traffic. And of course, the motorcyclists, they're also driving against traffic, but the FRSC, they are saying no to that, and they are putting their foot on the ground. We have the sector commander here, Kende Amzat, who's been on the ground. Maybe just give us an update of what has been happening so far. Good morning to you. It's been a hectic morning for you. How has it been?
Well, God has been faithful. We have done a strategic deployment along the corridor. If you can see, no one is allowed now to drive against traffic. Right from Wariwa, that's where people try to enter the long bridge, but we refuse. The DPO Wariwa and other people are doing a yeoman's job, because we have the men of the Nigerian police right there at Wariwa, Nigerian Army, and of course our men are all there ensuring, even Trace, we are all there ensuring that no one drives against traffic. Yes, people coming into Lagos will feel some pains, because definitely as a result of the construction, there's a form of backlog. But if it's moving, it will be better than we blocking both sides of the road. Because if we allow driving against traffic, at the Opic turning, you discover that there will be a complete gridlock, that both sides of the corridor will be affected. But as it is now, people going out of Lagos towards Ibadan, it's a free flow. Like you can see, it's free. People going out into Lagos as a result of the construction have some element of backlog, which is not unexpected. All we need is discipline. Discipline. We have arrested some people who try to drive against traffic, and they have been put in places. They may be fined, as well as presented before court of competent jurisdiction.
Okay, I just noticed some of these security or flag flying vehicles still taking one way. What are we going to do about that?
It is wrong. Many a times we will take some of their details, like I saw one pass when I was at the Opic turning. We've taken the details, we will report appropriately to the management. The kind of penalty given by their management is much more than the one we will think we want to give, because it's a stain on the agency, it's a stain on the person in question. It's an abuse of office, which is not supposed to be.
All right, how long will your men, how many of your men have been deployed here? How long will they stay in a day? Are they going to also be here at night?
They will be here till evening. Towards evening, traffic flow will be more of outward Lagos. So the construction site would receive less of traffic. But our men will always be on ground, because we have scheduled them on shift, including men of other agencies, because like you can see, we cannot do it alone. You see the military band, you see the trace people, you see our own vehicle. All of us have agreed that as long as this project continues, we will always be there.
Thank you so very much for your time.
You're welcome.
All right, that is the Lagos Sector Commander of the FRSC, Kehinde Amzat, giving us updates on what's been happening so far. A lot of traffic here has been attributed to lane indiscipline, poor road management, but they say this time around, well, while the construction would last for 6 weeks, they would be on the ground to ensure that some of those vices are nipped in the bud. Thank you, and back to you, Ayo.
Well, thank you, Chris. One thing that we know it might be difficult is they will not be able to run 24 hours. And those hours when they are not there, some of these things can still happen. But maybe it's a matter we can take up with them subsequently. Thank you again for your reporting, Chris.